What in the world am I doing here at 36th Street in Brooklyn? Well, I'll tell you. It's time for another week of
You Don't Belong Here.
You Lost, Son. Omni-spec for Colonel Potter from the 4077. Thank you for subscribing to the Patreon. So what's even the point of this series? Well, you get to hear the conductors or automated announcements say rare and unusual things.
Passengers, this train is going up to Broadway.
And I find that interesting. The N is going to Coney Island via West End, but then it's coming back via Sea Beach. But before we do that, I want to share something special with you that I recorded 2 weeks ago. I took the 2 past 96th Street on the 1 line. Here it is. So we're pausing here at Times Square. I put a timer on because it's a long time. Man, I am having just the most unfortunate time getting to the starting point. Yep, just sitting here for a minute. 2 minutes. 3 minutes. Checking for delays. What? Wait a second. Reroutes. Some 241st Street bound 2 trains will end at 137th Street City College on the 1. On October 8th, 2025, the 2 train went wacky. Because of a signal failure at 149th Street Grand Concourse, the 2 stopped going to the Bronx entirely. But they couldn't just stop the 2 trains that were already en route because the 2 interlines with the 3. So what did they do? Some 2 trains rerouted to 148th Street on the 3 to turn around and continue service, while others rerouted to 145th Street on the 1 line to turn back. I just happened to be on a Bronx-bound 2 train when all this happened, so here's my experience of this extremely rare occurrence. Well, this is interesting. There's a chance we could take the 2 to City College. So you see that's my surprise face. Still, we linger here. Uh-oh, announcement.
Attention passengers,
Here it is.
We just been informed this is going to be the last stop. This train will be being returned to Brooklyn. This will be the last stop.
Are you kidding me? What the crap? I guess we're taking the 1 from here. This day was just not my day. Chased off the A, chased off the 2. And here's the 1. We could just take this, but you know what? I'm going to wait for the next 2 train to see if we go on the 1 line. You know, if I'm caught in the shenanigans, may as well make a video about shenanigans. Let's see. There it is. Train is delayed 4 minutes. Let's see what happens.
149th Street, Grand Concourse, because of a signal malfunction at 149th Street, Grand Concourse. As an alternative between Chambers Street and 96th Street, please take the 1 or 3 train. As an alternative between Chambers Street and 96th Street, please take the 1 or 3 train. We'll have trains running normally as soon as we can. We apologize for any inconvenience.
So they're addressing a signal problem at 149 Grand Concourse. So this 2 is the last stop. I guess it's turning around here. At least that's what they said. Oh, that's why. It's the cursed train number 666. Yeah, cursed train. I was on the cursed train and didn't even realize it. Oh well, that's fine. No longer on that one. The next 2 train will be good luck, hopefully. 1 minute. Uptown in the Bronx, Wakefield 241. We'll see about that. This might end up being the video. Shenanigan full. Anyway, there's the 1. We're not taking that. Oh, a new LED set. 2. Maybe this will be good luck.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
The next stop is 96. Wait for announcements. Yeah, moment of truth when we get to 96. Spoiler alert, it was pretty cool. So just stick around. And we stopped in the middle of the track, of course, because, yeah.
This is 96th Street. Transfer is available to 1 train.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
Uh-oh, announcement.
Attention all passengers, the track circuit in 149th Street. All trains are unable to go into the Bronx. This train is after 96th Street will be going into 137th Street and going out of service. This train will be going into 137th Street and going out of service. No trains are going into the Bronx at the moment.
We're getting our reroute. I would have happily taken the reroute on the 3 line also.
A Bronx-bound 2 train. The next stop is 110th Street, Malcolm X Plaza.
Attention passengers. This train is going up to Broadway. Going up the Broadway line is no 2 train service past 149th Street in the Bronx. Signal problems. This train will be going up to Broadway, making last stop 137 Broadway on the 1 line. Please listen out for announcements for the following train that comes in. You gotta listen out for the announcements in the station and for the next train. This train will be going up the west side to Broadway. Last stop 137 is Broadway.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
There are a lot of people staying on the train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I don't like that he said Broadway. He should have said following the 1 line. It's following the 1 line. It's following the 1, not the 2.
So I think it'll go to 120, maybe 116.
We might, yeah, the next stop's on the 1. I don't know if we'll make local stops or not. But the next stops are 110, 103, 110, 116, 125, and then 137. And then then no more. Then it's going to turn around and come back. Yeah. Well, it's past time to transfer to the 3. Like, we're on the 1 line now. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's no 2 or 3.
Yeah, you would have had to transfer to the 3 back at 96. This is 1 and only the 1. So you have to take the 1 back down to 96 if you want to transfer to the 3. Yeah, that was 96. It's tough getting caught at a reroute. When you get to 125th, you could take the crosstown bus to the 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and just it's not a good option. I'm just saying that's an option. What's that?
But we're on 1 line now. So
Yeah, so the 1 doesn't intersect with any other trains from here on out. After 96, the one line doesn't intersect with any trains. No, just goes all the way to 242nd Street by itself. Well, this is going to stop at 137th Street, up at City College.
all the way back.
Yeah. But like, where do you need to go? Harlan. Oh, okay. Well, then you're going to want to get off at 125 and take a crosstown bus. That's your best bet. Yeah, we're making local stops. It'll get to 125th. Yeah. You gotta take the bus east. Like, what part of Harlem? Like, what number street? Harlem Hospital. What?
That's split. So she got to come.
I don't know. I was unfamiliar with where Harlem Hospital is.
Go the same place, but I'm not going.
So I Google mapped it for her. Or so I could figure out something for her. Man, the number of 2 trains they've already jammed up here on the 1 line. The center track is crazy. Cathedral Parkway. More dings, no announcements though. Just ding and silence. Yep, waiting for it. Could just say this is a 2 via the 1 to 137 manual announcement. I wonder if any of the 2 trains actually turned on their automated announcements for the 1 line. No manual announcements. Okay, waiting for it. Heard the ding. Maybe she's saying something, I just can't hear it. I got the microphone right there. I don't think she's saying anything. Or he. So if you get off here and take the M125, it'll hit the 3 train at 125th, and, you know, so you get off the bus at 3 train. What's that?
You'll take that one. I'm getting on the same bus.
You're going to Harlem Hospital up at like 135th, is that right? Yeah. I don't think the M60 goes that far north. Yeah. By the way, I'm wrong. I think the M60 does actually go that far north. The 3 line at 125th Street. Y'all take care. Offered my advice on what to do during a reroute. Let's get a nice shot of 125th Street, the 2 train. First time I've ever seen this here. Look at it. Last stop is 137, she says.
Due to signal problems, this train will make its last and final stop at the next stop, 137th and Broadway.
And the operator felt the need to come on.
The lieutenant to exit off at the next stop, 137. Train's going out of service. We wait on the platform for the next arriving number 1 train to Van Portland Park.
Okay, this is today's video.
Everyone must exit off the train at the next stop.
This is a video by itself for sure.
Change your plans, passengers. 145th will be the last stop. If you go on the 145th, 145, you can stay on the train.
Love it. Love it.
Next to the last stop. Train will be going out of service at 145th Street.
That must be one heck of a signal issue at Grand Concourse 149.
And next and last stop, 145. Please visit the train for the next arrival number 1 train. The train is on this specializes to signal problems in the Bronx. Next and last stop, 145. 145, next and last stop. The train on 145 to the last stop on the train.
We get to go one more stop on this shenanigan train. Oh, okay, so a little recap here. So we were right here, so we're supposed to go up towards here, go to toward Wakefield. I was going to get off at 96, but instead, there is a signal problem here at Grand Concourse 149. So we went this way and then went creeping up the 1 line. And we're going to turn around here at 145.
This is the last stop, no passengers. Please wait on the platform for the next arriving uptown number 1 train, 242nd. That's the last stop, no passengers.
There's no free crossover here at 145. That's unfortunate. That's okay though. Let's get some shots of this train where it don't belong. This ain't your stop, bruh. That's what I'm going to start saying. This ain't your stop, bruh. I guess we'll wait here for the 1. I met a fan and we happened to be here at 145th Street with the 2 train. Weird, right?
Yeah, it's very weird. My name is Osmar Lopez. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, it's Osmar Lopez.
Nice. Subscribe to it. I had 1 extra magnet for a fan and he got it. Right on. Just happened to meet me. There it goes. The 2 at 145th. So it's going back to 137 to change. Welcome back. So why is the N doing this weird loop? Let me go over it. This one is kind of fun because while the N train usually does normal N train things, going to Coney Island via the Sea Beach line, this weekend, because of what the MTA is calling structural rehabilitation, it's going a bit wacky. Starting at 36th Street in Brooklyn, the N will head to Coney Island via the West End line. That's the D line. And when it gets there, it will come back via the normal N line. A fun little fact about this is 62nd Street, New Utrecht Avenue. The Sea Beach line is underground here, but the West End line is an elevated rail. So on the way to Coney Island will be above ground, but on the way back, the N will be underground. Since this N train coming up behind me is almost certainly an R46, we're going to use trusty magnetic mic here to get some announcements. And here we go! It's a 46. That was like the easiest call ever. Just gonna
Attention
pop this
passengers,
here.
attention passengers.
Oh, yeah. I dropped it.
Will be going via the D line. This Stillwell-bound N train will be going via the D line. The next stop, the 9th Avenue.
I guess I just didn't have the magnet in the
Stand
right
clear of
place.
the closing doors, please.
Okay, well, he announced, and they couldn't deal with it. They were like, no, thank you. We want the N train to go do N train things. But tough luck, because this is what it's doing today. Come on to this side. 9th Ave. Home of the Culver Express, or former Culver Express, anyway. Sorry, not Culver Express. The former Culver Shuttle. Bergen Street was the home of the former Culver Express.
Stillwell-bound N train via the D line. This is 9th Avenue. Attention passengers, for any skip stops on the N line, transfer at 62nd Street or Stillwell Avenue to Manhattan-bound N train.
Fantastically clear announcements.
Fort Hamilton Parkway is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
The speaker on this R46 is just impeccable. Great. Oh, look at that. My dude has a chair and a milk crate. He's not trying to stand up at all.
Fort Hamilton Parkway. Attention passengers, for Fort Hamilton Parkway and 8th Avenue on the N line. Stay on this train to 62nd Street. 50th Street is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Well, that's weird. Why is there a D on the N line? Oh, wait. That's right.
55th Street is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I can only make that joke once. We'll probably see another D train.
55th Street. The next stop, 62nd Street. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
It's 62nd Street on the D line.
Attention passengers.
No, wait, 62nd on the N
Fort
line.
Hamilton Parkway and 8th
No.
Avenue on the N line. Transfer here.
62nd on the
62nd Street.
N line. I mean, 62nd on the D line, New Utrecht on the N line. Right.
The
Anyway.
elevator is located towards the front of the platform.
Ah, yeah, a fairly new elevator here for New Utrecht. Nice shoes.
71st Street is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
So far, I'm not seeing a lot of work being done. Maybe that's because it's on the Sea Beach line. I'll take the N all the way back. I don't know if I'll record it all the way back. We'll check that. I'll check it. Maybe there'll be something at the end with some construction on the Sea Beach line. If it's not there, then I didn't see it.
Attention passengers, attention passengers. This is a Coney Island bound N train over the D line. Coney Island bound N train over the D line. If your stop is skipped, transfer at Coney Island, Stillwell Avenue to Manhattan bound N train.
I actually prefer
71st Street.
it when they say via the D line instead of via
79th
West
Street
End.
is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Most people don't know what West End and Sea Beach, and I didn't know for the longest time. I mean, this N still says via Sea Beach. Doesn't say via West End. So it's just like a normal N train just going over the D.
79th Street.
I mean, when it comes back, it's going to be on the Sea
18th
Beach
Avenue
line,
is
so.
next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
But as I was saying, most customers don't know what those are.
18th Avenue.
They just know the letters and numbers of the trains
20th
and colors,
Avenue is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
which is how it should be. Easily identifiable. By letters, numbers, and
20th
colors.
Avenue.
Simple.
Bay Parkway is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Bay Parkway already, eh? Oh, check it out. Here's a map. So, normally, let's see, 36th Street. Normally, the N would go on this normal map, as I showed you on the weekend map. It will go here, and then, and do a little. But today, we're just going, meow. And here at 62nd Street is where you can change, and then you can change again at Coney Island and go back towards Manhattan.
This is
on
the
the end.
Coney Island bound N train. The next stop, Bay Parkway. Attention passengers, for any skip stops on the N line, transfer at Coney Island Stillwell Avenue to a Manhattan bound N train. Once again, this is Bay Parkway.
Bay Parkway on the D line, not Bay Parkway on the N
25th
line.
Avenue is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
The multiple names for stations in the whole system. I understand why it is what it is, but it still bothers me
25th Avenue.
that there are 2 DeKalb Avenues,
Bay 50th is next.
586
Stand clear of the
streets,
closing doors,
or
please.
486 streets, 523rd streets, 2 Bay Parkways, 3 Fort Hamilton
Bay
Parkways.
50th Street.
Is that right? There's 3? I think there's 3 Fort Hamilton Parkways. Just want to step outside
Next
here.
last stop, Coney Island, Civil Avenue.
I was trying to get a
Stand
picture
clear of the closing doors, please.
next to the last stop. Anyway, I was trying to get a picture. I got one. It's not that great. I wanted to get the sign and the N. Curving around, there's the head of the dragon. So we're going to have to do some serious track switching when we get to Coney Island. Oh, there's some R211s parked over there to the left. I guess they're B trains. I didn't see them, so I didn't turn the camera.
Coney Island, Civil Avenue. This is the last stop on this train. Transfer
All right.
to
Oh,
D,
there it goes.
F, Q.
Looks like it's switching one track.
Attention passengers. For any skip stop on the N line, transfer here to Manhattan-bound N train.
There it goes. Okay.
Attention passengers, if you have questions or need to report an issue to the police, the NYPD is located at this station.
We got one more we got at least one more to switch. And there we go. We switched to the inside track of the N platform. Yep, looks like we're going to the inside track. Excellent. Good job, dispatch and operator. Do you think that N across the platform?
The N train across the platform will be the first to leave. For any skip stops, take the train across the platform.
It did wait. Good for it. Check it out. It's an R68. Get a quick shot of the upside down queue there. Oh, I was hoping it'd be wacky on this side too. It's a little bit wacky. Well, there's a full-on upside down queue. That's pretty interesting. Norwood, Bronx. Look at that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that reroute. What's happening tomorrow? Who knows? You might see a few clips after this if I see something interesting. If not, see you tomorrow. Welcome back, OmniSmack. For Half Pipe Ben the Gamer, thank you for subbing to the Patreon. Busy day at DeKalb elevator installation. This week could be called Wacky Times on the West End Line because we are about to take this W train all the way to Bay Parkway. Let me explain. The W train doesn't go to Brooklyn. It starts at Astoria Ditmars in Queens and terminates at Whitehall Street in Manhattan, right? Normally, yes, but each morning the MTA starts 1 or 2 revenue W trains toward Manhattan out of 86th Street in Brooklyn to help with rush. After morning rush, these trains don't head back to 86th Street on the Sea Beach line, but instead terminate at Bay Parkway on the West End line to be taken out of service and into the Coney Island yard. That's because this W train goes express down the middle track of the West End line, and so it can stay in revenue service without interfering with regular D service as it heads back to the yard. So with that being said, let's get some announcements. It actually says W via West End, which is awesome. I can't believe they actually changed the LCD display. That's awesome. Oh, sorry. It's crazy to see a 2020 map on the train. So let's get on to 36th Street where they're going to start doing the weird announcements. It goes local on the R until it gets to 36th Street. W to Bay Parkway, that's the one.
Bay Parkway. Stand up the train. Next stop for Avenue 9. Thank you, please. Attention passengers, please be advised that Bay Parkway bound W train to Bay Parkway on the D line. After 36 Street, this train will be running on the D line and correct up. Once again, this is a Bay Parkway bound W train to Bay Parkway on the D line. After 36, this train will be making
Man, the quality of the PA on this car is bad.
Avenue 9 and is the bad.
I mean, I can kind of make it out. But when they open the doors, it's loud. I'm going to change to a different car on the next stop. See if there's better speakers in the other car. Yeah, it's definitely an issue with the PA. Doesn't sound like operator error or conductor error. Let's give it a shot. Oh, look at that. That speaker's not better, and it smells like weed in this car. Yep, that speaker was pretty bad. The smell is better, at least.
Attention passengers, this is the Bay Parkway bound W train to Bay Parkway on the D line. Next stop 36,
No.
followed by 9th Avenue, 52nd Street, and the last stop Bay Parkway on the D line.
So the next stop's 9th Avenue.
For end and all train service, please exit and wait on this platform for the end of all train service. This train will be making express stop on the D line. So Bay Parkway, the last stop, and Bay Parkway on the
Man, he wants to make sure we know. Oh my gosh.
Passenger, once again, this is a W train running on the D line to Bay Parkway on the D line, the last stop. Featuring express stop, next stop 9th Avenue, followed by 62nd Street and Bay Parkway, the last stop. For end or altering service, please exit and wait on this
I'm
platform.
glad he emphasizes the Bay Parkway.
Running on the D line, next stop 9th Avenue on the D line. Stand clear, please. D line, 9th Avenue.
Okay, 9th Avenue, D-line. We got it. Thank you, sir.
Once again,
Here we
the train is going to Bay Parkway on the D line, the last stop, making all express stop on the D line. Next stop 9th Avenue, followed by 62nd Street. The last stop on Bay Parkway on the D line.
It's important to specify Bay Parkway on the D-line because there is a Bay Parkway on the N-line also. Take a peek out the window here. The curve out until just before we get to 9th Ave, where the Culver Shuttle used to run out of. Cool. I'm right in the front car. I wonder if the back four cars have better speakers. I don't know. I don't have time to make my way all the way back there. 9 Ave.
Express stop, next stop 62nd. 62nd next, stand here, please.
West End Express, baby. Express stops. Love it. You can only do this on the W train. I don't know if any D trains actually go West End Express anymore on purpose. Oh, look at how the light moves over as we curve. That's so cool. It's so neat to watch. Let's swing. Empty train dance, empty train monkey dance. Swing up through here, woo! Yoy! Okay, that's enough monkey business. 62nd Street, right? Right? I think the operator said, it's talking on the mic, said there's surfers on the train.
Stand by the plate. Walk down the stairs. We need to walk down the stairs on the rail.
Alright. Control, come into the 933 Whiskey from Jim Parsons to Bay Parkway.
Captain Passenger being held station.
Yeah, the kids ran away. They went downstairs. They ran away. That's my conductor code. You don't have to skip. They ran away. You couldn't see it. Alright, Father, we're close down.
Make a last stop, Bay Parkway. Stand here, please. Make a last stop, Bay Parkway.
So apparently there were some surfers on the train and they ran away at this station, 62nd Street, and ran down the stairs, and the conductor didn't see them, so he was asking dispatch what to do about it. And dispatch said if they ran away, just proceed. So that was weird. Don't train surf. Seriously, don't do that. It messes everything up, and especially you, if you do it. Yeah. Sorry about the PSA, but not sorry. Don't do it.
Last stop of this second Bay Parkway. This is a Bay Parkway subject. Last stop of this second Bay Parkway. This take all your belongings and exit the second Bay Parkway.
Yep, there are only one or two of these a day. One or two of these W trains. Sometimes one, sometimes two, sometimes zero.
This is the last stop. Bay Parkway, last
Depends on
stop.
how that MTA feels that day.
This is the last stop. This is the last stop. No passenger, last stop. Transfer his continued trip. This is the last stop. No passengers. Thank you, please. No passengers.
He said, stand clear, let's get out. No passengers. I don't want to transfer to the D, to Coney Island. Well, that was interesting. I have done this before, but I never got the announcements. Really disappointed about how poor the quality of the PA system in this R46 was. But, you know, you take what you can get. Hopefully I can pull it out in editing. Classic R46 peaking bullet. On to tomorrow's wacky reroute. You know what? These daily videos really lay bare how limited my wardrobe is. You know what's not limited? This Omni Smack for the MTA Rail Fan! Thank you for being a City Ticket sponsor. Today's reroute isn't really that weird, and normally I wouldn't do this one, but the B trains run the R211s now, so I want to get some local announcements along the Brighton line. Because of midday track maintenance on the Brighton line this week, between Prospect Park and Kings Highway, all trains are running local toward Coney Island and express toward Manhattan. This is pretty commonplace on the Brighton line, but it offers an opportunity to ride a Brooklyn local B and express Q. It's opposite day.
This is a Brighton Beach-bound B train. The next stop is Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center.
And clear of the closing doors, please.
That's a nice looking display.
So track maintenance, southbound B and Q trains are running local. Prospect Park to Kings Highway. There is no express service from Prospect Park to Kings Highway.
Let's go ahead and get to Prospect Park.
Prospect Park. Transfers available to the Q train and the Franklin Avenue shuttle. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
Cool, cool, we're here.
This is a Brighton Beach-bound B train.
Oh.
The next stop is Parkside Avenue.
The closing doors, please.
Something's weird with the speakers. It also really sounded like she wanted to say B local train, but no. Hey, there's a fellow B local going. No, wait, actually, that's going express.
Parkside Avenue.
This speaker I'm on is weird.
This is a Brighton Beach-bound B train. Next stop is Church Avenue.
It starts telling the announcement late.
Church Avenue.
You see, the other one starts
Transfer
first.
is available to the Q train.
Maybe it'll resolve itself.
Brighton Beach-bound B train. The next stop is Beverly Road.
No, there's definitely an issue with this speaker.
Such passengers because track maintenance, southbound B and Q trains will be making local stops between Prospect Park and Kings Highway. There is no express service between Prospect Park and Kings Highway.
You mean Coney Island bound anyway.
This is Beverly Road.
Another R211B.
This is a Brighton Beach-bound B train.
Wow.
The next stop is
It took
Cortellia Road.
It took a long time for that to kick in. For the speaker
Cortellia Road.
Phew, so annoying.
This is a Brighton Beach-bound B train. The next stop is Newkirk Plaza.
Ookirk.
This is Newkirk Plaza.
This is
Transfer
Newkirk.
is available
Okay, Newkirk.
to the Q train. This is a Brighton Beach-bound B train. The next stop is Avenue H.
I think I took the speaker down. I took the microphone down on that one.
This is an accessible station. The ramp is at the rear of the platform.
I've got to find a better microphone. I mean, a better speaker to get a microphone next to.
B train. The next stop is Avenue J.
Bye, Avenue H. There's a weird thing where all the speakers aren't synchronized. It's weird. It's off-putting.
Our subway improvement projects take place on weekends and during the midday and overnight hours. While we're working, subway service may be delayed or interrupted. To plan ahead, check mta.info, call 511, or look for posters in stations.
Cue the Nicolas Cage meme. You don't say! See, that one didn't even read on the speaker I'm at. This is Avenue J. There's got to be some.
There's
got to be a speed. See that one?
Train.
Maybe the other end.
Next stop is Avenue M.
Let's try this end. Yeah, see, I solved it. I went to the other end. Or I think I solved it.
Avenue M.
Okay, that one's nice and clear. This one comes on first.
This is a Brighton
There we go.
Beach-bound B
That's
train.
frustrating.
The next stop is Kings Highway.
Passengers, attention passengers, if you need local service between Kings Highway and Sheepshead Bay, please remain on the platform at Kings Highway. This train will be going express from Kings Highway to Sheepshead Bay. For service to Avenue U or Neck Road, remain on the platform for the next local Q train.
I will remain on the platform, not...
Kings Highway. Transfer is available to the Q train. Transfer to the B82 Select Bus Service. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
That was pretty cool how it had a local strip map,
This
but it
is
said
a
will not
Brighton
stop
Beach-bound
when it goes
B
express
train.
again.
The next stop is
I was hoping it would say B local and then change to B express, but it just said B, no local or express. That was a bit disappointing. Manhattan-bound trains will arrive express track during midday hours. That's now. So for contrast, let's ride this Q train and get some manual express announcements. I think we've all, well, I don't know what he will say or she will say in regards to the express stops, but we'll see.
Highway ahead, all Manhattan Q trains making express stops to Prospect Park. Newkirk Plaza will be next.
Okay, he
Stand
said
clear the door.
he said that all Manhattan-bound Q trains are making express stops. He didn't say this is a Manhattan-bound Q express train. Because, you know, I guess that makes sense. It's not normal. Oh, a work train. Oh, dang, I missed it. Is that like a track grinder? Not sure. Leave in the comments. What was it?
All Manhattan-bound Q trains making express stops. Church Avenue was stand clear to close the doors, but
Oh, wow, that's a nice one. Stand clear of the clouds and doors, please.
Church Avenue, all Manhattan-bound Q trains making express stops. Prospect Park next.
That's okay. It's at least I can understand them and the speakers are working properly. And that'll do it for today. Local B, Express Q. Haven't done that one in a while. Tomorrow's is actually tonight's, and it's going to be a little bit wild. So stay tuned. It is almost midnight. What am I doing here at West 4th Street? Well, let me tell you what I'm doing here. I'm giving an Omni smack to Fraser Reynolds for his Double City Ticket sponsorship. To answer that question, we have to go to the Queensbrown F platform. Does this elevator smell like pee? Wow, the ceiling in here is really low. It's well lit, even though there's only 2 fluorescent lights. Doesn't smell bad. Fairly clean. 3.75, not bad. Let's go check the one across. Does this elevator smell like pee? Well, this one's completely different. Huh, a newer one, I guess. Okay, that door closed pretty fast, but man, this one smells bad. Not like super bad, but pretty darn bad. This is like a 2.5. Whew. It looks clean-ish. It's well lit. But ew. Okay, that's enough elevator rating. Let's get to business. Yeah, I had time to do that since it's late night, but let's see what we can do. Oh look, apparently there's a new elevator coming for this one. This is an old elevator. It'll eventually start. We are on the Queensbound F platform, but we're about to take this E-train to Queensbridge. I stayed up late for this one because I've never done it before. Apparently there is a lot of track maintenance happening this week on various lines, and tonight it's the Queensbound E-train's turn. We'll take it from West 4th Street along the F line through the 63rd Street Tunnel instead of the 53rd Street Tunnel and on to 21st Street Queensbridge. After that, it will do its normal nighttime Queens local route. The announcements for this shouldn't be too difficult to program in correctly, but I guess we'll see.
This is the Queens-bound E-train via the F line. The next stop is 14th
Oh, well, they cut them short, but so far so good. 14th Street, these are all F-line stops. It says E, 34th Street, Herald Square, Rockefeller Center, yeah. Looking good. Yeah, and this will clip on, make sure it'll stay. Yeah. Little clip will stay on the R160s here. Had trouble with the R211s.
This is 14th Street.
Transfer is available to the 1, 2, and L trains. Transfer is also available to the N14 select bus service. Connection is available to the path. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
14th Street, let's see, to Jamaica,
This
E,
is a
yeah.
Queensbound E train via the F line. The next stop is 23rd.
Stand clear.
Honestly, aside from the conductor cutting the announcement short, I'm really impressed that they're exactly right.
This is 23rd Street. Transfer to the M23 select bus service.
I mean, I guess it's just saying E via F and then slapping an E on all of the displays instead of a F. And then switching it.
This is a Queensbound E train via the F line. The next stop is 34th Street.
Stand clear.
I love the good boys. The E train passes the good boys.
This is 34th Street, Herald Square. Transfer is available to the D, F, N, and Q trains. Transfer is available to the M34 select bus service. Connection is available to the PATH train.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
Cool. All right. Oh, lots of MTA, lots of maintenance going on, like I said.
This is a Queensbound E train.
This is me trying to get a picture of it at 34th Street, Herald Square.
The next stop is 42nd.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
That
please.
conductor is really threatening to leave me behind. Run, buddy, run. Hope you catch what you're chasing.
This is 42nd Street, Brighton Park. Transfer is available to the 7, D, and F train.
Bryant Park, another
This
picture.
is a Queensbound E train via the F line. The next stop is 47 50th Street.
Stand clear
Still
of the closing
closed, still
doors,
cutting them
please.
short. I gotta step back in so I don't lose my
This
microphone.
is 47 50th Street, Rockefeller Center. Transfer is available to the D and F trains.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the center of the platform.
I gotta say, it is kind of cool that it says transfer to the F train.
This
It knows.
is a Queensbound E train via the
100%.
F line. The next stop is 57th Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
That just seems like it would be an easy detail to miss in programming.
This is 57th Street.
57th Street.
This is a Queensbound E train via the F line. The next stop is Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street.
Stand clear of the doors, please.
This is Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street.
Transfer is available to the F and Q trains. A free transfer is also available to the 4, 6, and N trains by walking to the Lexington Avenue, 59th Street station, and using Omni or your MetroCard. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front and center of the platform.
The MTA invites you to take a walk.
This is a Queensbound E train via the F line. The next stop is Roosevelt Island.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
That Roosevelt Island announcement was a bit of a weird splice.
This is Roosevelt Island.
This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the rear of the platform.
63rd Street Tunnel, baby. Okay, here we go. Let's get a shot of Roosevelt Island. I want to get a picture of this, the E train at Roosevelt Island.
This is a Queensbound E train via the F line. The next stop is 21st Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors,
I like the
please.
rounded walls of Roosevelt Island. Very cool. Oh, hey, hey. Thumbs up, buddy. Oh, he's, nice. Late night New York City. Rock on, man.
This is 21st Street, Queensbridge. This is an accessible station. The elevator is at the front of the platform.
This is 21st Street, Queensborough. Queensborough, burr. They couldn't even fit Queensbridge up there. It's so weird to keep seeing 2020 maps in here. Anyway, let's take a look. This is, so the E usually goes this way, but nope, we're going on the F and up here and there. That's where we're going back. And then it goes to the E from there on 36th Street.
This is a Jamaican Center bound local train. The next stop is 36.
And that'll do it for our E via the F, because now it's just going back the normal way. And we're at 21st Street, Queensbridge, which really looks good since the renovation. I hope you enjoyed all the weird reroutes this week. Remember, leave your car at home. Take the 2 to 145th Street, the N via the D to Coney Island, the W via the D to Bay Parkway. Take the B local Q Express and the E to 21st Street, Queensbridge. And then get some sleep, because that's what I'm about to do. R42 A train. I've ridden this train before. It was part of the farewell tour for the R42s, and now it's a refuse train. Sad. Well, at least it still gets some use at, actually. You can see where they tore the stickers off, the A stickers off, so they can actually see out the window. Subscribe! Pretty cool.